Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel, and welcome back if you're a subscriber, and if you're new to my channel, welcome as well. We're going to be doing a reading, 2-week reading here, so let's shuffle up your cards and get right into your reading. Oh. Okay, let's begin here. Let's pull your cards. We're going to be pulling one power card, one animal energy card, and then your cards for your reading. So let's see what your power energy, see what your power thought card is for this week, for the next 2 weeks. And your animal energy to help you throughout your 2 weeks. The hummingbird, beautiful. Alright, let's cut these and lay them out for you. Alright, let's go. Alright, so this is your power thought card. This is something that you can tell yourself for the next 2 weeks every morning when you wake up. It's to give yourself some enlightenment, some encouragement, and give yourself some nice fresh energy every morning when you wake up. It says, I am at peace. It says, I am at peace. On the back it says, divine peace and harmony surrounds me and dwells in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, and myself included. So this is a nice encouragement and a power thought for you. It's just to bring in the divine peace, bring in divine peace and harmony to everything that surrounds you and everywhere that you are in. And feel the compassion and have tolerance, have the patience and tolerance to love everything and yourself this week. That's a very powerful card. Give yourself that power. Put that power thought in your mind for the next 2 weeks here. No, she'll sit up. Okay, so now we have the hummingbird. Hummingbird is bringing you in its energy. It says, turn away from infidelity so that love may blossom. This beautiful little hummingbird is bringing you its energy. It's flittering and fluttering around. It's going to every flower and pulling in the sweet nectar. It doesn't have time. This little hummingbird doesn't have time to worry about where its little partner is, where the love. He's just right now. This little hummingbird is just wants you to focus on what's right and what's sweet for you. Doesn't want you to look at the sweetness of an apple and then turn around and see a yellow apple, which is a little more sweeter, and saying, "Ooh, I want the yellow apple instead." See, that's like infidelity in a sort of way, without me talking sexual here. Just use the apples, okay? He wants you to turn away from it so for the love of yourself and the love of what you're doing and the love for what you're collecting and learning can blossom within you, within yourself. Don't spread your love thin. Don't spread your love thin over the next 2 weeks. Take the energy from the tiniest little bird here that flies very fast. It takes the nectar from things that are loving to it. Don't pull in love from negative energies or negative people that are just, I'll just say it, just want to have sex and no relationship. Okay, be cautious of that. This is the energy that the little hummingbird is bringing to you, Sagittarius. So then we have your main card for your reading is patience and planning. Again, take the energy from the little hummingbird here. Make a plan on your routes. Make sure if you're going to be traveling, make sure that you have your itinerary straight and perfectly in line this week or the next 2 weeks. Have the patience with yourself. that you will get through the next 2 weeks. You'll have patience with what you're planning. Just don't overplan. Don't overplan. You know, keep your mind set on the sweetest things that are for you, not for what are for others. And stick to your goals. Stick to your plans this next 2 weeks. And have patience with yourself. So as you can see, this beautiful light is coming down, kind of like a rainbow here on this card, with 2 pillars. The pillars are for balance, okay? You want to keep yourself in balance, keep yourself in check. Keep the sweetness in your plans, and have patience with yourself. Don't jump ahead. Next card you have is the shadow card. This is your shadow self coming through now here. Just telling you to don't look back in the past. Don't look towards the past. Don't go back. Don't go backwards these next couple weeks. Keep striving forward, and stick to that plan. Like I was saying, stick to the plan. Stick to your plan. Don't take 2 steps back, and don't be looking over your shoulder and see if who's following you, or your shadow. Is my shadow following me? Yeah, it's gonna follow you. You're the bright light. You're this bright light here. You've got the bright light even shining through on this card here for balance and planning. Got the bright little hummingbird flying quickly, going about its business. It's doing its business. So just this card, like I said, is, well, this position here is what's in your back of your mind. In the back of your mind is what the past was. It's the shadow card is coming out, and this bright one here is you, and you have your hand now. You have your hand on top of the scepter. You're overpowering your shadow self. It's time for you to go ahead and make these new changes. Have that patience and plan yourself out. Plan your journeys out for the next 2 weeks. And choose wisely. This is a warning position here. Choose wisely. As I was saying, you don't turn back. Don't turn back. Don't get back. Don't turn back and see if your shadow's following you, or take a step back and step back into it. You want to keep moving forward. You want to make your choices clear and precise. Also on this card here, it looks as though it's a notebook. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it looks like it's a piece of paper. It has its lines going across. It also has a straight line coming down here. This is the margin of the paper. This is this is the paper. So if you need to, write down. Get yourself a piece of paper. Get yourself a piece of paper and actually write out this plan. Just don't keep it in your head. Actually write it down, and then you can make your choice that way by looking at making a list of positive and a list of negative. Your shadow self, like this as well. Your positive and your negative. Make that list so you can make your choice wisely on what you're going to be accomplishing these next 2 weeks here with this patience and planning, whatever you're planning to do. Next is harmony. Then you're going to have harmony. You're going to have harmony and joy from others, with others, as soon as you can push that shadow side back. Push the shadow side back, step above yourself, and keep moving forward. Now I'm going to read this power thought card for you again. It says, divine peace and harmony surrounds me and dwells in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. Here's your harmony coming through with this power thought. And your final card then is balance. Ta-da! Balance. You started with the pillars of balance, with patience and planning. You're ending with balance as well. You have all the tools. You have all the tools here. Got this. It looks like it's an archangel now. It's coming through breaking through this light. It's coming down through this light as well. See, here it is. The angel now is coming down through your planning, down to your notebook paper, down to that notebook paper. There is no shadow on this card. So here's the light. Here you are. The archangel is coming through and giving you its spirituality and wants you to find that divine peace. Find the divine peace within yourself to go ahead and be like this little hummingbird. Go around and just take the sweet nectar. Take the sweet nectar. And keep yourself in balance this week. Harmony, balance, collecting the sweet nectar. So that is your reading for 2 weeks, just to keep all that in mind. Keep all this in mind and put the story together on how it fits your situation. And I thank you, Sagittarius. Bye now.